What's going on, YouTube? Man, it has been too long since I had made a video on this car, and I figured today was a good day to do this. Beautiful day, with it being New Year. Hope everybody was safe throughout the transition between 24 and 25. And yeah, so I wanted to let you all see what's new. So getting right into it, I did do the GSF wheels. The wheels have been refinished. I wanted the wheels to be one color. So wheels were refinished. I did do the orange GSF calipers. So the black ones that I had, I sold them. I didn't have them repainted. If you all are considering doing these wheels, any of you with GS350s, just know because of the offset, to make it look proper, you're gonna need a spacer in the front. And I went with a 15mm H&R spacer. Got rid of the Michelin Michelin tires on it. The Michelin tires, I had nothing but problems out of them. Vibration, things of that nature. So I went Continental this time on my tires, and so far I've been pretty pleased with them. The car is lowered on the BC Racing coils. So I want to say it's probably it's lowered about an inch from factory height setting. I did do the Swift Spring upgrade. So we're 12K on the front, and the rear is going to be 14K. And it is a divorce setup. It's not the true coilover on the rear. I think BC was telling me that on the actual GS350, they don't have that configuration just yet. So the clicks in terms of my settings right now, from the softest, I'm running about 14 front and 10 rear. And that seems to be a good balance between handling and somewhat decent ride quality. So that's been working out pretty good. I do have upgraded sway bars front and rear. So I went with the hard race sway bars. And that has really helped the handling, the kind of push in the corners. It really has minimized that. So I have enjoyed that. And plus, I have also done the Ultra Racing braces. I've done all of them with the exception of the triangular piece. If you go on their website, you'll see a triangular piece that I think that more so than just upgraded rigidity, I think it's just a little bit lighter weight. And I decided against that for now. So I think for the most part, I'm going to just kind of leave the car alone. I don't think I'm going to do any more upgrades. I think I'm just going to kind of stop here. I have thought about the Apple CarPlay module from BeatSonic. I know they're Lexus USA approved, so I did actually think about doing the CarPlay module. But if I do anything else to this car, it's going to be very little. Something else that I wanted to kind of let you all know about, the exhaust. So at one point, I did go in and I did do a boiler muffler system. And what I did is I bought some TRD Camry mufflers, and I had an exhaust shop go in and run new piping to the bolt-on areas. And what this has given me is a very low tone exhaust. It has helped me to not have to deal with the 2,500 RPM noise that I would hear from that boiler, like easing onto the interstate, just taking it easy. That boiler, just for me, it did not scream refined. And one thing about my vehicle, this car has got to stay not only sporty, and I wanted to kind of, my build is OEM plus. I wanted to make it a little bit better than the way that Lexus actually built the car. But it has to stay a luxury vehicle. And for me, I didn't want an exhaust system that was too loud, because for me, that's not Lexus-like. So I had to find a solution of something engineered by Toyota, the muffler, one of my technicians, and I'm a ASM at a Toyota dealership, assistant service manager. One of my technicians was telling me that this exhaust muffler, the name of it is Helmholtz, and basically what is happening is it's a tubular design that the manufacturers are able to use the tube next to the muffler to kind of get all of the unwanted noise out of the muffler as the car is, going in, through the RPMs and things of that nature. And it's a way to kind of tune the sound, so to speak. So I thought that would be a good solution, considering the V6 Camry on the TRD is a 3.5 liter V6. And what I have found is these mufflers sound really close to the Camry, a little bit quieter than the Camry, and that was just perfect for me. Nice little bit of noise when you do the cold start, a good bit of noise when you get on it, very, very deep, low tone that's barely noticeable when driving the car. And that's exactly what I wanted out of it. So I think I've kind of hit over all of the everything that I needed to with it. This was the very first spot that I filmed the car, and I always take you all back to be able to see how the car is aging over the years. And I'm very, very meticulous about the car, so I've been very light and easy on it. But as you can see, man, it just it has aged so well, and I've been very, very pleased with it. That gloss piece that's in the center there with your drive modes, I do think I'm going to replace that, because the owners, I'm the third owner of the car, and I think that the other owners were not as meticulous, and it's got some surface scratches. So I really have been looking at replacing that piece, and I may go ahead and just do all of the door switch panels as well, because I want to try and make sure that I just keep everything as tip-top as I can. I do know it's going to get wear and tear. I know that's part of owning a car, and I know that, that's part of it aging, and the car definitely does have wear and tear. It's got some little nicks and not many dings, because I have had my paintless dent removal guys to keep that any kind of ding that I see in it. I keep that minimized and go ahead and nip it in the bud. But one of the things I know I'm gonna get, let me go ahead and crank it so you all can just kind of get an idea of the exhaust. I did swap out the start button on it. So let's get you out so you can hear the exhaust. So you all, for me, that's just perfect. And after cold start, it'll die back down. But to me, it's just right. It is just right. So I think I may have been one of the first ones to do something like that. And if you all got any questions about that, just let me know. And before I end my video, I don't think that in the previous videos, I don't think I've ever opened the trunk. So I do have the Tom's brace there. And I'm trying to, as I finish up the video, make sure that there's not anything that I'm forgetting. But when I have really done most of this, kept the car maintained, keep the preventative maintenance done, and I tell you, it has really been almost flawless. Of course, this is going to be the engine bay area, and I have not had the engine area clean. I've always been told to kind of keep a lot of water and moisture from the engine component, so it's is what it is. And I think that's it. I think that is it, man. Um, but I felt like this was the day to just show you what's what. I appreciate everybody that has watched my videos, anybody that has subscribed to me. I really appreciate it. I don't make these videos often, but today was just a day I wanted to get you caught up on the GS. You all enjoy your day. You be safe out there. And like I say, any questions, drop it down in the comments. All right, take care.